Good match this, and Mark Williams has come to the party. Century break, 104, and he trails 3-2.
It's bubbling up nicely, isn't it? Again, this is still a big frame though for the Welshman. Enough to make it 3-all. Can he knock this one in? Well played. Ah, unlucky. Didn't quite get enough on the white just to get around the back of the black. Well, I think it's only a safety now. And the black's going to be tied up as well.
Black. Mark Williams.
Well, the encouraging thing, at least the long red went in. He hasn't potted that many in the match.
As you mentioned earlier on, there was a few more going in yesterday when he played Liam Highfield. Wow, left that one on. Jack was able just to kick that in with a bit of side. Oh, guess what's coming?
Jack Lisowski, 1.
Neil Robertson is 3-2 up now against Martin Gould. John Higgins is playing really well against Deshuot Poomjang, 4-1. He leads. Mark King 2, Marco Fu 1, so that's a little bit of a crawl there. And the other match, David Morris 2 each with Gerard Green.
I'm going to stick my neck out this early, David. I fancy John Higgins this weekend. He played really well to win in Bulgaria, didn't he?
He did. Terrifically well.
He's in form. He's in good enough form to win here again this week.
Yes, a bit like Mark Williams, he was disappointed with how the season ended up. The one just gone. He's got the new cue. He's been working hard with it, and it certainly reaped rewards in Bulgaria, where he beat Ronnie O'Sullivan and Neil Robertson to win that title. Doesn't get much tougher than that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you do get a new cue on board, you put more intense practice in. You know, just to get used to it quicker. It's obviously worked.
Yes, he played as well in the tour event last week in China, so it shows how seriously he's taken things. Another one in.
1.
That's unlucky. He got the kiss on the green, it would have been nice, but the brown is still potable. But then if he got the kiss on the green, he would have had the perfect angle on the brown to possibly get into them. As you can see, the black and pink tied up. He's going for this though. Nicely done. Good position. Well, if you can get an angle on the blue here, he's got 1 or 2 loose reds, but he might go into the pink and get them open.
6.
Not from there. Well, I think that kicked, and he's just taken the pace out of the white. He wanted that back a little bit further, but this should open up a few actually.
12.
He's lost the white. Might still take the brown on. Lovely century in the last frame. He's at the table here looking to try and win this frame in one visit if he can. Well played. That was a confident pot.
Seventeen.
He's looking at the pink there, but the percentage is back for the blue. It's not a wide gap to get in between those two reds.
20.
He's gone for it though. Might have gone. Is he on the pink? He's definitely on the blue, but if he's on the pink, that's it's the bonus, because he wants to open up the reds, of course. It's blocking the path while he's not on the pink. Hang on, hang on. Wow. Wouldn't have mattered if it hadn't gone in, because he hasn't left anything on. Well, he's been a bit of a spectator over the last 15 minutes or so.
I guess it's that old cliche, isn't it? The interval came at the right time for Mark Williams, but it's true it did, because he lost a pretty lengthy frame to go 3-1 down. He probably would have appreciated just 15 minutes. He's looked very positive, very confident coming out since then, as we saw with the century in the last frame. While he ponders this, I can tell you Mark King won the 4th frame, so he leads Marco Fu 3-1.
Mark Williams, 28.
No, I just wanted to avoid the yellow, of course. He's opened things up. He's got the black free, he's got the reds open. So there's going to be a chance for someone soon here. Oh, another one goes in. How many of those has he potted today?
1.
Outrageous. Well, I think that was a slight kick. I mean, the white hasn't travelled far enough. He's played on the back red, obviously, but
5.
he hasn't got there. I think that is on the break.
That was
a pity, because it was a great opening red.
Yes, it did sound a bit clunky, didn't it, that brown? Just took the pace out of the white.
Good safety from Mark there. I think it's just about a snooker, actually. That's not very inviting. Yep, snookered on all of the reds. First glance, doesn't look too bad.
Another little safety duel, this, and an important one as well. 3-3 or 4-2, big difference in the scoreline.
Well, Mark had a quick look at the pot to the corner to stay on the black, but not now. Well, he'll be disappointed there catching the brown. If it misses the brown, Jack's in trouble. There's a possible pot on here. I know he's tucked under the back cushion, but don't be surprised if he knocks this in. Not this time. So a chance for Mark then, but a red from distance.
Well, this could be a frame winner, this shot, but it's got to go in, obviously.
One. Mark wins one.
So keeping things tight, keeping the pressure on.
Well, played two good frames, hasn't he? The century in the last, and in control of this one as well. Exactly what he needed.
Well, red's everywhere here, so he's got to try and find a hiding place for the cue ball.
Well, obviously the one on the top cushion would be the target, but how does he get there? Might be the need for speed here. These lads are top guns, aren't they? Well, could have been worse. But if this red goes in down the cushion, it should be three apiece. That's if he takes it on, which I think he will.
One. Eight.
Well, the former world champion here has played two very disciplined frames to get back into this match.
9.
Expect him to do enough here to make it three apiece.
Yes, he's thinking clearly, isn't he? He's playing good match snooker. He made the century in the last frame. He's played some good tactical stuff in this one.
Didn't panic. Just
7.
waited for the chances and pounced.
He'll need one more red after this black to make it 3-3.
$24. $25.
It's been a good match, this, and it's just got a whole lot closer.
$30. $31.
Well, it was the best of 9, now it's the best of 3.
$35.
So the red stays out, but the frame is over. Mark Williams then from 3-1 down at the interval, remember, has come back to level things up at 3 apiece.